welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be showing you this look right here. My birthday is coming up, so this is probably gonna be my birthday glam. I'm feeling a little bit smoky, a little bit grungy with a little bit of a diamond glow. So if you want to see how I came up with this look, definitely keep on watching. Alright guys, so your girl's birthday is right around the corner. I will be turning my age. See if you can guess my age in the comment section. If you know me and you know my age, don't spoil it for everyone else. So right now I do have my brows done, so if you want to see my thoughts on the new Juvia's Place brow pen, definitely check out my TikTok because I did do a video on there. I'm currently sipping some tea out of this really cute Christmas mug. I'm going to be using the Tatcha Silk Liquid Canvas. This is basically their retake on their little pot primer. I used to have the pot primer and it is very, very good. The only difference is it is like a little putty, so it's a little bit more different to like rub into the skin. You know, it takes a little bit more effort, but this one is more of a liquid, so it's a lot easier to work with. There's days where I'll literally just wear the silk canvas by itself. I'm going to take the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Medium 4. This is what it looks like, you guys. Literally super luxurious. Very pretty packaging. I give her a 10 out of 10 for that. It's very like heavy. I think I'm going to put this on like the high points of my skin. Maybe like the cheekbone, the chin area, and a little bit on the forehead. That looks about right. And I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush and pat that in. And this is just so that these parts of my face can stand out and, you know, have a little bit of a glow to them. This looks very pretty, you guys. It's like a golden champagne with a little bit of glow to your skin, but in a natural way. It's nothing like unbearable. Because I do have a couple of dry spots on my skin right now, I think I am going to take like more hydrating products. But first, before I move into anything else, I'm going to do my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using my Makeup by Mario palette just because I feel like you can never go wrong with this. I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to put that in my crease with a large fluffy brush, and I'm just going to put that everywhere. I'm not going to be precise with it because I'm kind of going for like a smoky eye. Oh, I like to hold my makeup brushes at the very end so it gives me light pressure, but I still have precise application. So that looks really good, nice and blown out the way I want. That shade is perfect as well. It's not too dark and it's not too light. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that on both sides. Mind you, my concealer is not set. I actually forgot, but now that I'm remembering, it's definitely not set with anything. So this concealer is bomb.com. I feel like it self-sets, to be honest, and it didn't crease or anything. So, oh my goodness, in love. This is the Kosas concealer, you guys, that I used on my eyelids. It is one of my most recent purchases, and since I bought it, I have not put it down. Just really like the way it goes with my skin, and it's just so mistake proof, to be honest. So this is what it looks like. Where is it? This is what it looks like. Very good concealer. Highly recommend that. It also doesn't crease on my under eye, which I crease easily, and that has not let me down till this day. I'm going to gradually build it up, so I'm going to take this shade right here and put that on my eyelid with the same brush. And I'm going to slowly blend it into my crease. See what I mean? I feel like that gradually blended up into that crease shade. I'm also going to cut this right here so it can look more cleaned up. So don't worry about that for right now. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to put this like burgundy brown in my on top of my lid, but more like packing motions versus blending motions, just to kind of like pack on the eyeshadow in that section. Slowly gonna blend that into the crease and then go in and gradually blend that out. What do you guys think about like eyelash extensions? I've been really wanting to get some, but then again, I got some a couple years ago and I just wasn't the biggest fan. So I don't know if I want to invest and get some eyelashes done, because I have seen a couple of girls wearing them and they look so pretty. So maybe I just didn't go to the right person. I don't know. And this is why I like to do my eyeshadow first most of the time, because as you can see, I do have some fallout right here. And due to not having my foundation on, I can definitely clean that up and not be afraid of, oh no, I have eyeshadow with fallout and it's all over my foundation. You know what I mean? So now you don't have to start all over. So I'm going to take my NYX Epic Link Liner. I'm going to go ahead and do like a little bit of a wing. I might do a dramatic one. I don't know what I'm feeling yet. But this is a brown liquid liner, so it's going to look nothing too intense. You know what I mean? It might even blend into the eye makeup. I like to like map out where I want the eyeliner to be, and then I'll go in and I'll fill it in. I don't know how people can do that cat eye. For some reason with this liner, I can't really get that to work out. So I don't know if it's just this liner in specific or what, but it's not working. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up so you guys can get a little bit of an image of what that's going to look like, because I know right now it's looking a little sus. Just going to take a nice little flat edge. Do you see how like that's just gonna clean it up and look very pretty? Okay, so I went ahead and I did that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Lancome Lash Eye Dolly and the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, and I'm gonna go ahead and combine them because I'm not gonna be wearing lashes today. These mascaras are very pretty. The only downside is they're not cruelty free, but I do like the way that they apply on my lashes, the way they separate, the way they lengthen, and how black they are. If you ask me which mascara I enjoy more, it would definitely be the Lancome one. Oh my god. Don't worry about it. Our makeup is not fully done, so we can get rid of that. But as I was saying, I do prefer more of the Lancome one. I do believe that Ulta has a sale going on right now for Lancome, so I would definitely hop on it right now. Girl, look at those lashes though. So pretty, except this. So I'm going to be using the Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. So this is supposed to be kind of between a tinted moisturizer and a foundation, somewhere in the middle. It's the consistency of a tinted moisturizer, but it has the coverage of a foundation. Definitely don't use a lot of this because it can get very cakey very fast. The Makeup by Ario brush set, I really want to try that out, but I don't know if I'm justifying the price on that. So what I do with my concealer, just put a little bit right here and up. And then on my nose, forehead, and chin, I'm going to go in with the Kosas concealer. I did do the Ultra Creamy Tarte concealer in the shade Medium Sand on the inner corner and the outer corner of my eyes. But I'm going to do the Kosas one on these areas because, and a little bit right in the middle. It's a little easier to work with. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So I'm going to use my Milk Makeup little blush stick, and this is in the shade Work. I really like the way this applies, you guys. I just take this Royal and Nickel powder brush. I know it's a powder brush, but I use it for my blush. And this just gives my concealer some time to build up that coverage so that when you blend it out, it doesn't lose all that coverage that you saw at the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and blend out that concealer, but let me spray this sponge because I feel like it's a little too freaking dry right now. Okay, so I'm going to blend out like my chin, my nose, and then go from there. The Tarte concealer does give me some time to play with, so I'm not concerned about that. If you ask me which concealer settles faster, I think the Kosas concealer settles faster. Like dries down faster. So as I'm patting this in, I'm going to take the time to set it at the same time, just so that it doesn't have any time to settle into my fine lines. Does anyone feel like their makeup time is their makeup therapy time? Like, I just feel this is very therapeutic to me. I really highly enjoy doing my makeup, especially when I have the time to do it, because sometimes as a mom, I don't have time to sit there and play and do my makeup and just enjoy it. Sometimes I am on the go and I do need to hurry up. Something I have not tested out yet is putting on this contour, this cream contour by Anastasia. I have mine in the shade Caramel. I haven't tried putting this over powder, and I kind of just set this cheek, so I kind of want to see if that's an all bad situation. So definitely contour that forehead. I like to do the temple area too, just so that everything flows smoothly. I feel like it's not caking up or rubbing off my makeup. The Milk little blush, the Milk blush and the Anastasia bronzer, they go well on top of powder, so I really like that. They're mistake free, you know, they're easy to work with, and you know, if you do mess up and put powder on your face, you can still use these, so I highly recommend that. Really like that, because sometimes I forget or run out of time and I'm doing really fast makeup and I forget that I set my face, and then I had creams that I wanted to use. So really like that. So now guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a large fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face with this Huda powder. Semi-baking my under eyes because this helps them look flawless and last a long time without creasing. I like to do that on like the inner part of my face as well, just to help. If you do have like pores in that area, it'll help with that. If you have fine lines, it'll help with that. So highly recommend baking after you've lightly set your makeup. Right now I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Duo in the shade Tan, and it comes with 2 shades. So I'm going to use both shades just to get that perfect shade. If you feel like you've gone ham and you've added way too much product, go ahead and lightly press that in, like a little bit here, a little bit here, and then a little bit here, and then blend it out, because it'll help you disperse the product versus applying way too much on one section. There's times where I, as you can see, a little heavy-handed with my bronzer, and I sometimes mess up and I put too much on my brush. So if you're like me and you mess up like that, definitely apply a little bit at a time. If you put too much on your brush, it'll help you disperse it evenly. So now time for my favorite part, which is blush. Juvia's Place also has a blush duo. I will be using their volume 2. You guys, these are super affordable and very pigmented, very easy to work with. They make your skin look velvety smooth. They flow with any product that I've used so far. I'm gonna go ahead and use both shades, but they're quite pigmented, so that's why I find myself having to disperse the product evenly, because there's some products that they're easy to really apply a lot and then it doesn't look like a lot came off. But with this, they have a lot of pigment, so you want to be careful. I like to put my blush on my nose, sometimes even on my forehead, just to even out my skin, you know, to have a little bit of everything without looking like a clown. So as you can see, that looks very pretty. I like the way that looks. So now what I'm going to do is probably do the lower lash line, because I went so heavy on the top. You need to do a little bit on the bottom. So I'm going to take a small little crease brush like this. It's a detailed crease brush, and I'm going to take that burgundy brown shade right here, and I'm going to do that under the lower lash line. And then to further blend that out, I'm going to go with a larger fluffy brush like this, and I'm going to take the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm going to use that to blend out that shade. Right, so that's what the lower lash line looks like. I'm gonna do the Lancome on the bottom as well. All right, so that's what that's looking like. It's not looking too heavy anymore, just because you did balance it out. This is my special occasions highlight, you guys. When I bought this, I said I would use it for special occasions. I really love the way this like glitters on you. It is like a glittery highlight, so if that's not your vibe, you might not vibe with this. What I've found with this bad boy is that I have to apply a little bit with a brush, and then from there I'll go in and I'll apply it with my finger in precise areas. Oof, do you see that? I don't think you see that. Do you see that? I just love that glow. It's like a glittery glow, but like I just feel special when I wear this highlight. You know what I mean? I don't know. It doesn't emphasize my texture at all, but it's a little bit glam for like when I want to feel more special. So I'm going to take my pinky and I'm going to put that also on the inner part of my eye. Probably run that a little bit on the brow bone. Okay, so at this point, you guys, you are pretty much almost done. I'm gonna do my lip, which I'm gonna be using the Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Lush, which is like a pinky burgundy shade. Okay, so I went ahead and I lip lined my lips. Now I'm gonna top them off with my favorite gloss at the moment, which is the Lip Quip Oil Item Cosmetics, I believe, and it's in the shade Come Through. The way this smells, I'll probably never get over that. Alright, so that's what we're looking like so far. At this point, I'm gonna set my face in place because I do want this to last. Really been enjoying the Professional Super Setter by Benefit. You guys, this is almost empty. Love this. It makes my makeup last all day. Like, this is probably one of the best setting sprays I've tried in a while, besides the Urban Decay All Nighter. That one was really good. So I'm going to set my face. Alright, so this is the finished look. It is precise brows, a smoky eye that's wearable during the day with a little bit of glam, because girl, it's your birthday, you want to feel like a princess. So this highlight, I promise you, it'll make you feel like a princess. I really enjoy this highlight. I just, look at, I don't think I'll ever be able to give this highlight justice, you guys. Like, it just, look how pretty. It makes you feel like a little diamond. Hands down, one of my favorite products. Love this highlight. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed my little birthday glam. I enjoyed filming it. I enjoy filming anything and everything, to be honest, that has to do with makeup, beauty, fashion, lifestyle, my kids, anything like that. But nonetheless, I'll see you guys in the next one. Definitely don't forget to subscribe before you go and join my little family. Thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.